Now, more than 1 million students around Australia are heading off to NAPLAN tests today.
The National Literacy and Numeracy tests can be stressful for kids, teachers and parents alike, but luckily Queensland mum Cindy Holmberg-Smith has developed a survival guide to get everybody ready. And Cindy joins us now from Brisbane. Cindy, good morning. They call you the NAPLAN fairy godmother. Tell us what you've created.
Thank you, Lisa, for having me on. So Lizard Learning was the solution for the busy teacher, parent or homeschooler wanting to motivate, inspire and educate their children in literacy and numeracy, especially for the NAPLAN testing.
How important is it, do you reckon, in the scheme of things?
Well, this is why I've created, as a Year 3 teacher myself, I saw the stress and the anxiety on children and on parents. So this is why we created the 10 Quick Questions a Day program. So it provides 5 literacy and 5 numeracy questions every single day for 40 weeks. So it prepares the child not just for NAPLAN, but as just a consistent approach to revision that children need.
But don't you think that's wrong? I mean, that stress that kids are under, insofar as even being in Year 3. Don't you think that stress is wrong, given that they have tests in their own school anyway, and the schools can be across those testing for individual kids rather than a bigger test?
Absolutely, Karl, I understand what you're saying, but as a Year 3 teacher myself, when I saw that stress, I thought there had to be something to help these children and these parents with this, instead of this 3 weeks of cramming that happens when we get back into school after the holidays and it's just NAPLAN, NAPLAN, NAPLAN. And when I had a parent that was crying her eyes out in the classroom, I thought there has to be something else where we can consistently help our children instead of...
So 30 minutes a day for 40 weeks. Are the results showing?
Absolutely, Lisa. So we increasingly are getting school licences across Australian schools. Teachers and homeschooling parents are loving the resource. You can see the testimonials on our website. And also as a Year 3 teacher, I have used it myself in the classroom and I have seen consistently great results from month to month.
OK, lots of kids facing NAPLAN for the first time this morning. Is there any advice that you can give them?
Just to keep calm, have a good breakfast. It is only one test in time. Be on time, give words of encouragement as a parent, give it a try, have a good go and just don't make a big deal out of it.
That's got to be the trick. Obviously parents suffer from stress because they want their kids to achieve and do well. Any tips for them?
Same thing, just don't make a big deal out of it. Positive, encouraging words for your children. Discuss any feelings and concerns. Be available to them if your child wants to talk to you about any concerns. Keep a positive attitude around this. Prepare your child with their school bag. Make sure they're ready for school on time. And again, as I said, just keep perspective. This is just one test in time.
I just think there's something wrong with the system where months and months out from a test, that's all these kids talk about. It's all the kids' schools talk about. It's a real worry. Surely education is more than just a test.
Absolutely. And as I say, it's NAPLAN, as we know, it's not going anywhere at this stage, so we have to work with it.
What about kids that don't turn up, Cindy? There's talk that some kids will just opt out of doing the test today because they're worried they won't do well and the schools aren't exactly telling them not turn up because they want to do well and get better funding.
Well, as I say, I can't really comment on what the schools are doing, but, you know, all we need to do is focus on the positives and to just be positive about this experience. Again, we have to work with the program, we have to work with NAPLAN and help our children get through it with a positive approach.
All right, Cindy, we'll have to leave it there. Thanks very much for that, and we've got all the details for Cindy's program on our website.
Timmy?